Hello everyone, it's been a while, and I know there's no excuse on not putting videos on this channel, but the reason for that is because I wanted to put my all on these past couple of projects that's been happening this entire month. I'm working on a short film, I've been working on a couple of promos, I'm on a web series now, and I'm even building a team for my very first 48-hour film festival, which is happening on October 2nd to October 4th. And heck, I'm shooting my very first documentary for an artist, and this is what he has to say.
What's good, everybody? Arkham here. Want to announce an exciting project coming out. I will be working with Fernando de la Cruz and filming a documentary, a little bit about my life, story as a musician, how I started. We will be doing most of our production in Cleveland, Ohio, I believe September 10th and 11th. We will just be covering a little bit about my story and visiting some places that mean a lot to me and help build up that story. So I'm excited for this opportunity to be able to work together, be able to shoot this. It'll be a very unique and exciting experience. Yeah, just really looking forward to it. I know it's going to be one heck of a project, and I can't wait to show you guys the finished result. So thank you again, Fernando, and the team behind you, and I look forward to working with you. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Arkham. And as you can see, this guy is a very genuine guy. I've known him for a while, and we even he was on my first podcast, which was last year. It was called Be Unique, where I interviewed him on what he wants to do, what he plans on doing for the future. Because back then, he was a coming up musician. He was just starting. And as you can see, he's been doing a lot for himself. And I was telling him I have a goal on creating documentaries or films for artists. We had a long talk, and I asked him if he could be my first artist to do a documentary on. He was all up for it, man. And as you can see, he's a very nice guy. Very nice guy. And even a couple of weeks ago, guys, I had a brand new music video shot by yours truly for Frank Vieira called More Than Less. It was an awesome video, guys. And then this past weekend, I did a wedding video for Becca and Jordan, which the person I was shooting with was Dominique Chante. Which, thank you again if you're watching this video for inviting me along on this trip, and it was an amazing experience. As you can see, a lot of these things are happening, and I gave it my all and beyond. It's been a fun ride, and I can't wait to do more next month. It also leads me to what I'm about to tell you. You see, I thought I could keep going days and days and not stop, which a lot of times, which is the main thing you have to do if you want to be successful. Let me just get to my story. So I was supposed to be at the location on a Saturday at 6 a.m. I wanted to get there early because I wanted to do B-roll of the location before everyone arrives. The thing is, though, it was a 6-hour drive. No, it was a 5-hour drive. I had to sleep early. So I had to sleep at 5 p.m. so I can have enough sleep to wake up at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. But the thing is, I couldn't sleep until 8 p.m. I'm not used to sleeping that early. I'm used to sleeping around like 10 or 11 and then waking up around like 5 a.m. So I didn't go to sleep until 8 a.m. that day. So I woke up and it was around 1 or 2 a.m. and everything seemed fine. I got everything ready, I packed up the car, and I zoomed off. And I was just jamming, listening to music and whatnot, as you typically would if you're going on an awesome road trip. And I was so excited for this opportunity. The thing is, it was 3 or 4 hours in, and I had 1 hour left. And I was driving, it was dark, and I was driving down, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what it was, but all of a sudden, like, everything started to fade to black. And honestly, guys, I don't remember falling asleep. Yes, I fell asleep on the road. And all of a sudden, when I was driving, all I heard was a loud scratching noise on the side of my car. And I realized that my car was hitting the railing. And so I had to quickly, and then I heard a clunk, and I was panicking. So I had to quickly turn my car and stop it. Thank God there was no one on that road. But the car was still good. It just had a scratch on it now. But the thing is, it made me realize that like I'm mad that it happened, and I'm sad that it happened because that's my first car, and I did everything that I put in this. I used that money to buy my first car. That's when you guys know that you all know, like when you get your first car and you hurt it, that's like your baby, you know. And also that's your only transportation too. And I was hurt, but then I realized that it was because I haven't been sleeping a lot lately, guys. Like I've been going non-stop. I made it to the location and I shot the videos, but I was exhausted that day. But it still came out great. Don't get me wrong, the video came out great, and I love weddings because I was telling the story of Becca and Jordan, how they met. Hilarious people, by the way. Dominique, you're an awesome photographer. It made me think, like, what if I was on the road and there were other cars? I could have died that day. I'm not a machine. I want this so bad, which you have to work hard for anything you want to do in life. If you have a certain goal, you have to give it your all, because if you just sit there and let it sit, you're not going to go anywhere. But you have to also understand, you want to push like you're a machine, but in reality you're not, and you need to get your rest. In the beginning, you just take anything you can get because you don't know your value. But then after a while, and you start bringing in more clients, that right there says you have value and you're starting to gain more value for yourself. So if you're starting to earn more value, your clients will be more than happy to be pushed back because they know your worth. You have worth. And I'm starting to build that now, and it's a great feeling. But now I'm starting to realize that I have to, every shoot that I do now, I have to space it apart, because I do not want what happened last time to happen again. Because let me tell you this too. This ain't the first time this happened too. The first time it happened, it was at night too, and it was in the middle. It was on the highway, but I caught myself, and I was able to get an energy drink, and it was only a 2-hour drive, and it was around like what 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I drove back to my house. But this time it was like a 4-hour drive, and I drank energy drinks. It did not work at all. What if the third time is fatal? You know, these are things you gotta take seriously. Now, if you want to book for yourself, that is fine, because you wanna get more clients. You want to build that portfolio. You want to get more exposure. But the thing is, you have to realize you are not a machine. You're a human being. So take care of yourself and don't overdo yourself. But you have to give it your all, yes, but remember, you are a human being. So please take care of yourself and don't make the mistake I made. Because I'm starting to rule, I'm hurt by it, but I'm thankful for it. And now I gotta fix that scratch in my car too. That's another thing. That's another bill you have to pay, you know? But hey, everything happens for a reason, and God let this happen for a reason. Because at first I was like kind of angry, but then I realized that, like right now, like I'm starting to realize that if it wasn't for that happened, I would have kept on going nonstop. Like the next day, like I was done. Like when I got home that day, I was done. And it was, when I woke up, I felt like I was a brand new person, because I actually rested. Even God rested on the 7th day. Same thing goes out for all of you. Which I hope this all teaches you a lesson on not to make my mistake. You want to overbook? Yes, but remember, you're a human being, not a machine. Like as you saw with Arkham, like I'm going to be shooting his documentary, and so I rented a car this time. I'm not going to use my car this time instead of the tiny car, because I love that baby, but I'm starting to get more stuff now, so I need more room to put my gear in. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be in Ohio this time, and you know, it's going to be a couple of days, and I can't wait to go on a trip, guys. And this, I'll be able to I'll be vlogging that too. But the thing is, like, I won't be able to, I'm going to vlog it, I'm going to video everything. It's not going to be published that week. It's going to be published the following week. But if you want to see some behind the scenes of what's going on with me and Arkham on a documentary, follow me on my Instagram, and then follow me on Snapchat, and you'll be able to see what's going on. And Man, I can't wait to drive that big car, man. And it comes with a GPS too. It's because lately I've been using my phone as my GPS, which that's a modern thing we do these days. We use our phones as a navigation. Barely anyone has navigation these days. Like the old, like I remember back in the day, like me and my family used to go on road trips, and we used like those little clunky navigation to plug in into like the little electric thing in your car, and it was slow, went by this, it was just ridiculous. And then also, I finally found my final puzzle piece for the team I'm building. Now I got 3 actors, 2 cameramen, an assistant director, me as a director, I have an editor too, and dude, guys, this is gonna be so much fun, and I cannot wait. Which Dominique is gonna be vlogging the experience too, so you're gonna have a vlog about that too, ready to go, which I cannot wait to start. It's gonna be the first time, and the thing is, the rules is that it's gonna be on Friday at 7 p.m. and you have to pick a genre out the hat, and then you also have to follow the certain type of, what is it, the prop, the certain line, and a certain character, I believe it is, and those have to be included in the film. If the third one is wrong, let me know in the comments. But people, I cannot wait to shoot this, and I cannot wait for this road trip. But this time, I'm gonna get some sleep because I'm not gonna get into an accident. That's all for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also be safe out there. Till next time, see ya.